Let's talk about this heat wave. What does this heat wave mean for utilities in the short term and the long term? Most of our U.S. utilities are regulated. What does it mean for their ability to drive price? And then there's also some unregulated utilities. How does it benefit or possibly even hurt them?
Sure. I guess for the regulated guys in the short term, this heat wave, I think, the grid's ready. Investment's been going on for years. They're going to keep delivering, and operations will be, paramount. In the longer term, though, I think you're going to see as all of us have become more electrified, the economy is more electrified. All of our homes are cool, have air conditioning, everything else. I think it's going to just give more of a tailwind for regulators and actually utilities to continue to invest in the grid. I mean, none of us could probably deal with an outage now. You look at these temperatures. We can't really say it's a dry heat. You get an index over 101 in Washington, D.C. I mean, it's going to be hard for a regulator to push back on a regulated utilities capital forecast. So we love the rate-based growth. Rate-based growth is what drives earnings in a regulated utility sector. You're seeing rate-based growth of 8 or 9%, and we think an event like this is just going to continue to strengthen and lengthen that plan of spending.
All right, let's talk about some of those unregulated utilities. We're going to show the audience some charts just year to date for some of the names in that space, like a Constellation Energy up over 85%, a Vistra Corp up over 125% year to date. Let's talk about what's going on with these stocks in particular. Again, these are unregulated utilities, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. Unregulated utilities, we call these independent power producers, IPPs. And as you just came from NVIDIA and talking about how much their market cap has grown, this AI demand, data center demand has really benefited these IPPs. And the idea being they're going to consume more power. We're going to have to build more power plants, and power prices are going to have to go up. If you think of NRG, Vistra, and Constellation, they're a fleet of unregulated power plants, but they're located in some great areas. And this pricing boom, the pricing boom on power, investors continue to believe they will be the beneficiaries. And those are the stocks that have just been unbelievable so far this year.
So these IPPs are unregulated utilities. They've been some of the driving force of utilities year to date. What about the rest of this group? We talk a lot about AI and the increased need for energy. Is that priced in when we look at the rest of these utility stocks? Is there something else that might also help them continue to move higher this year? I'm looking at the Philadelphia Utility Index up about 9% year to date.
Yeah, Frank, probably similar to the rest of the market. If you think of the concentration in the rest of the market with NVIDIA and some of the tech stocks, I mean, we've had great performance, especially the last 3 months, but it's been very concentrated in NextEra Energy or Constellation Energy. That's roughly about 25, 27% of the index. The other names I think I'd like to recommend are the ones that are more benefiting from the electrification of the economy, whether it's EVs, more onshoring of manufacturing, and the California utilities or the Michigan utilities, I think have been left behind in this rally. Top idea would be Edison International, ticker EIX. That's the utility outside of Los Angeles. And so you're seeing more EVs in that area, you're seeing them electrifying a lot of fleets. And I think that rate-based investment will continue there. And that's been one of the names that's been left out. If we move to Michigan, another state with great regulation, we have Detroit Edison or DTE Energy, we have CMS, and regulation's very balanced, attractive ROEs at 9.8 or 10%.
Okay. Anthony, you're giving us a lot of stocks.
Really benefited as much in this rally.
You're giving us a lot of stocks. I do have to ask you, does your firm own any of these names that you just mentioned?
No, none of them.